everyone, I'm Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for my plan with me this week. We will be planning the first week in April of 2019, and I will be using the April Showers kit that is in our shop. It is supposed to rain starting sometime this afternoon and then all through the weekend and beginning of next week. So I thought this would be a fun one to go ahead and use to kick off April. So I will be using the full kit. You can buy these pages separately or together and save a little bit of money that way. I will also be using the freebie that comes with it and then each of the add-ons. The add-ons I added just this past release. It has each of the trackers in the same colors as the kit. So we have water trackers, sleep trackers, and habit trackers. Flipping back to show you how this week is going. So far, it has filled in a little bit more here. This was the kind of a bunch of odds and ends in the tropical color scheme that we have in our shop. And then some recollections washi tape here and here. And then these yellow and then these thinner ones here are from my Erin Condren seasonal surprise box. And I wanted to go ahead and let you know, they were unhappy with the quality of the washi, and so they gave everybody that ordered the box a $10 code that you can use on your next purchase. I really love whenever companies do little things like that. It didn't meet their standards, and so they gave us a little bit of discount for the next purchase. So I appreciate that. I haven't had any trouble with mine coming up, but this is the only little bit that I've used it. So that is that. Let's go ahead and start planning this week. Get all my little things here. Actually, before I do that, I always forget this part. I picked some fountain pen ink colors that I think that would go well with this that I will be using in my Pilot Vanishing Point. So I need your help in deciding. The first one, I don't know how to say this, but it's a pink. I also don't really know how to say this correctly. It's yellow, and then Blue Merle is a gray. And it comes up quite a bit darker on camera than it is in front of me here. So I thought this would kind of be fun with the storm clouds or yellow and pink option for you. We've been doing a lot of blue the past several weeks, so I did not choose a blue this time. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start with the washi. The one that is on top is for the left side of your page. So let's go ahead and get it laid down here. Try and do it as straight as possible. I like lining it up with the 5 o'clock line on mine. And then we have this other piece of washi, and the design is continuous. So let's try this way and see how it goes. Oh, looky there. I did that without flipping my planner around. Ooh, that makes me feel pretty good. Okay, probably won't ever happen again. Okay, then let's do this calendar over here on the side. This is my April calendar handwritten sheet. Place that there. And then I like to circle the week in whatever fountain pen ink color I'm using, so I won't do that quite yet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and jump down here to the bottom, and we're gonna be doing this a little bit differently than I have in the past, because I want to use the habit tracker and the sleep tracker, and I wanna put it down here. I want to still do my ombre boxes the same that I typically do on my sidebar. So I don't have room for these things over here, but I'm gonna do them down here. So we're gonna do sleep on the Sunday day. Sunday day. Okay, I think 21 is where I typically put the washi. And if not, that's where I'm going to do it this week. And then I am going to start building habits from the bottom. Let's see, how many do I want? Yeah, we'll do 4 this time, I think. So I'm gonna start with yellow. I'll just do it there. Can I fit 4? Ooh, probably not. I guess I need to go ahead and maybe line this up. This is an experiment. I have never done this before. So if it doesn't work, we just pull it up and try something else. Not a big deal. I really like kind of the muted pastel colors of this kit. Oh, and then yep, it's gonna be too tall. Do I need 4? I bet I would be just fine with 3. So what I'm gonna do is put it back up where I had it. Actually, the washi, let's see. How thick is the washi? I'm sorry, guys. This, like I said, is an experiment. Okay, I'm gonna put this back down where it was and then run the washi and then see where we lie. Okay, good. You probably noticed I gave you 6 habit trackers. I don't know how many habits people track in a week, but this way you can kind of choose which colors you want. Like if I didn't want to use pink because I had the pink sleep tracker here, I could have used yellow again. So I wanted to give you options there. Let's go ahead and do this. Well, no, before we do this, we have to do checklists. Goodness, I didn't plan with the kit last week. And clearly, I have forgotten how I do it. Okay, now if I do it like this, because the sleep goes all the way up here, I think I'm gonna go up a box. I'm gonna be a rebel. I think that will be better. And then the washi. Yeah, we're trying this. We're trying something new. Yep. That's what we're about here. So it has been crazy busy. I feel like I have been neglecting my planner, especially my daily plans. You will see soon when I do my March flip through that my daily pages and daily to-do lists have been neglected. I set them up and I totally did not use them. Last week was crazy trying to get ready for new releases. The weekend was even more crazy with Spring Bible Conference, and my sister and her husband were in town, and the new releases. And this, I am gonna cheat this up a little bit, so I don't really want to cover that. So I'm gonna put this on the 22 line, and there will just be a gap, and I'm okay with that. Because I really don't want this to cover at all. Although it doesn't quite hit the line. Let's go down a little bit. Just a hint. There we go, so not all the way. Okay. Anyway, so this weekend was insane. The way that I like to do my shop is I like to have plenty on hand. And then when orders come in, I can usually get them out same day, or if I've already gone to the post office that day, it will be next day. That's my goal. And I was pretty much able to do that with new releases. Some custom orders, obviously, I don't get custom orders out same day. So I had several custom orders with new releases. I do custom script pages. So like full page, this is the goal page. If you wanted something else that said goal, instead something else on a, the same word repeated on the full page, I could do that custom for you. Anyway, so those don't go out same day, but the rest do, is my goal. And so in order for that to happen, I have to have an inventory, obviously, so I cut in advance. And my inventory is, well, I am out of basically everything. So I've been trying to catch up on inventory. I have been trying to just kind of do, I think, too much probably. So I haven't actually started designing for new releases yet. I will start that after I'm done filming. I'm hoping that I don't feel too overwhelmed with new releases next week. But I told myself that I had to kind of get my inventory a little bit back to where I like it to be so that I can continue to get orders out same day. So we shall see how all of that goes. All right, so I think this is gonna work. It's not perfect, but we are going to try it and see how it works this week. All right, so now we can go over here and get the ombre boxes. I like to use one ombre box for my Be Grateful. And my ombre boxes are wider than the columns, so if you want to use them in the columns, you do have to trim them down a little bit. I like my sidebar to extend past the grid spaces so that I can get full use of it. If I stopped at the grid, I wouldn't have as much room to write. So that is how I have designed it. And so I usually like to do this little bit, this little full box here. Again, also the same. And then I have been doing this. All right. Okay, so that is all in. Now we can go in and do some scripts. I better start at the top and work my way down, otherwise I will forget to do the top. I usually do. So this script page you can buy with any of the kits. It's all the same. You can also just buy like my days of the week. These are the full size, and then I have a sheet that has smaller days of the week as well. Okay, and then it is the 1st, April Fool's Day on Monday, and I am teaching. And if you watched my ink of the week, then you already know how I feel about teaching on April Fool's Day. Oh dear. It will be fine. I will survive. The kids will enjoy themselves, and that is what matters. Just as long as they are able to crack down and get some work done too, because our last performance is, well, not last performance, our big end of the year performance is the 11th, so we do not have any time to waste. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and do, I said I was gonna do script from top to bottom, but then I remembered these, so I will get back to the scripts hopefully. I have really been enjoying having a spot for the weather and then doing these. So I'm going to do the same, and I think I'm going to skip pink because I have a lot of pink. So I'm going to start with yellow, and I think if I do them at the 7 to 8, that's enough space for weather. And I actually wouldn't even need that much probably. I could probably, oops, that's not straight. I could probably cheat up a little bit and do 6:30 to 7:30. I never have plans that early. I like that it starts plenty early because then we have room for stuff like this. And then if we do ever have something, like if I had to go to the airport, you know, or whatever, I could put it in. I'm usually up around then, but not having things that I have to put in my planner. And obviously these water trackers, I gave you more than you needed as well. I gave you 10. And same thing, I wanted you to have plenty of color options. I didn't want to be making your color choices for you. So there I wanted more yellow, and so I was able to do that instead. So I have 2 pink left over and 1 blue. Okay. Scripts. Let's go ahead and get the sidebar. Doing Be Grateful over here, like my normal, back to normal. I have enjoyed having a little tracker for it and then writing it on the day, but I'm going back to this for this week. Then I think I'm gonna put my, kind of my goal for the day over here. So I'm going to use my this week sticker. And then we're going to go ahead and do like laundry and to clean. Where is that? There it is. And work to-dos. And bills to pay. Oops. And then a spot for memories. Whoops. Okay, and then here I will do habits, and I actually do have a sheet that says habits, but I'm not going to grab it. I am going to track meals, so cooking for my family. Again, I really enjoyed doing that this week. And then I have other scripts over here, so I will be tracking if we go for a walk. That's usually me and my daughter. On the weekends, my husband is able to join us. She loves getting outside so much. If it was up to her, we would never go inside, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and then I think that's all we need for now. So I would say that we have a pretty typical week, just a couple of things that are different. So I have my para thing on Monday morning and also Wednesday morning. I'll just get those at the same time. And then Monday I teach at one school. Where's my, these are 1.5 hour, and that is exactly what I need here. Goes till about then. And then a big box. Where's my other sheet? I am happy to have these boxes back. I didn't have them this past week, and I used these washi strips instead, which worked, but it's not my favorite way to show a long stretch of time. I much prefer this. So happy to have these back. And then one over here as well. Let's do these cute, either the cute rain boots or the water drops. Let's do the rain boots. And this will go till that time as well. Then I have one other, let me use this sheet actually first. So then I can toss that sheet when I'm done. Okie dokie, we don't have anything on Tuesday, but then I do have Awana Wednesday night. Let's go back to pink. And that actually starts down here at 7, so I do have enough space. That's great. All right, and then we have our normal library. She loved library this morning, as always. She just really loves, especially the singing and the clapping. She's really getting into doing more of that now, and it's so fun to watch. And we will have new releases Friday morning, if I get them done. I always do, but you know, there's always that little bit of a, it could not, you know, it could be that they don't come out until Saturday even, but my goal is definitely Friday morning. And that will be June kits. So no new, I'm not even sure if I'll have any new scripts this time. Usually I try and do a couple of new scripts, but this I think will probably just be June kits, new designs for the weeklies and that sort of thing. So then my sister's birthday is this day, and her favorite color is yellow. Ooh, but I just put a yellow. That's okay. I will use blue just to mark that it's, maybe I'll put it up here and then I could do yellow because we actually have something Saturday morning, our school's 5K, little fundraiser. Yeah, I'm gonna put this up here for her birthday. And then a busy Sunday, as always, it seems. I'll do these little umbrellas for church. As of right now, we don't have anything that we have to be there early for. Sometimes I'm asked to play my trumpet even if it's not my normal week, so that could happen. And then we have choir. Let's do a blue, and that is at 4. And then we have small group. And that starts right after it. Basically, we have to drive about 20 minutes to get to our small group. I wish I had a yellow instead. Can I snag? Oh, right, I used a yellow up here. Sorry, Ashley. I won't tell her, don't worry. I'm gonna snag this yellow and put it down here because I don't like all the pink on that Sunday. She won't know. She doesn't watch my videos. I think she actually has watched a couple, but it's not her thing, so that is perfectly fine. Okay, great. So I think that's pretty much what we've got going on. Now I just need to go in with some scripts. Let's grab church over here. And let me center that a little bit better. Okay, so church. And then I think everything else that we have is actually on other pages. So we have choir. Oh, I do have a small group on this page actually. Small group. And then library. I love the way that scripts just help make everything look a little. Plus it's faster. Writing takes a little bit longer than just laying down a script does. So we have, I will put school here, I guess. And then even though that's school 2, I will put it at the top, I think. Because it's all school stuff, it's just different school stuff. I do teach part-time, I teach music. And I am also a para to a boy who needs a little bit of extra focus for math. And this is that. That same one, and then this is, it's the same school, but I have a little bit of a break, so I like to show it like that. So then the only other thing I have, I think, is Ashley's birthday, and I have extra birthday stickers from my monthly script. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that up here, and I don't have enough room to write, but that's okay. I will remember that it is her birthday. So I think that's all for now, unless I forgot something as I usually do. Ooh, I did. These, I always forget to put this in. Last week, and then I don't even know. Like, people ask me how far along I am, and I totally forget, and I'm always like 2 weeks behind. Okay, so 23 weeks this week. So 24 weeks next week. So I have this teal or this pink. I'm gonna go with this pink. It's a very close match. So I will be 24 weeks on April 2nd. That's pretty exciting. Getting close to that 3rd trimester. I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.